that destination on a restream. And of course, yeah, we'll get fired up. Come back from an ad break. Yeah, for science. We'll do a quick tour of what we have up to this point. Make sure all my other stuff is out of the way. Spend some time with Mrs. Red and the baby, making sure she was all sorted. Yeah, Kerbal pasta. Yeah, Shem pasta. There is a Kerbal named after you. Definitely out there, somewhere in the verse. So we'll get over there, and of course my YouTube kicked over to a new stream. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you for that. Let's go ahead and get into a couple of things I need to turn off or call from. Oh, not that one. Let's go studio mode, standard overlays. We're going to turn off the goals, follower and sub goal. There we are. I'm going to take my personal camera and move it. Go up about right here. Let's see how that looks when we're... That's not too bad, right? Maybe I'll bring it down just a smidge. Okay. And back to the main scene, out of studio mode. We're firing it up. Okay, so single player. I've been messing around with a little bit, but we are the Reds live stream campaign. We want to be the last numbered save, so of course I can't count, so I had 6, 6, and 7. We'll load up this game. We'll take a bit of a tour. So this mission is to launch and land a 200-ton vehicle on the surface of Minmus. It's an aggressive goal. I think we can manage it. Okay. This is one of our landing pads. And it's got... I just had jettisoned the spare parts. I've got this weird overheat warning, which sucks. We got some fuel in there, 1963. Let's do a quick check. Reorienting here. It's not the worst. It does have some good control authority going. So that's one of our landing pads. I'm actually going to turn the lights off. You notice I've got the yellow flashers just for the hazards, and then the white spotlights. But we need to actually rendezvous that with... I think that's it. We go control this combined 14. Yeah, space frogs. Try that one more time. Okay, so what we have here is it's our Minmus home base, basically. We'll turn that radio out. So get it stood up as you might see it. Doing on RCS, we're all right. So this bottom section, that's our injection stage rocket. The center here, we have several... Let's turn on all the lights. Observation posts. We've got the cupola. We have space for Kerbals. And then 3 stems. Okay. So each of these 3 stems right now has on what I'm calling the Hornet. These are... they're basically docking assistant vehicles. They've got lights, they've got reaction wheels, They've got a probe controller, and their design is to dock onto the medium size, that small docking port, and the regular clampatron there. They've got clampatrons on either end, and they're going to dock onto other vehicles. Yeah, space tugs, basically. I call them the Hornet. Asparagus staging is still a thing. So, but of course I've gone with the yellow and black theme just to match that Hornet / bee type. I feel like using a couple of them is optimal. The rest of this, let's see, we got the Communitron panel. We can activate that. We should be alright. This on top, so this is our detachable descent lifter. So as we get in, this will land the core segment, but we need to rendezvous with our other components. You see, this is at a 100 by 97 orbit, which I'm actually pretty fine with. I am going to rotate this into a normal orientation, and we'll let it go. It's got a bunch of monopropellant right now. I don't have much that uses monopropellant. I've mainly gone with the vernier thrusters for the majority of this. These use methalox, so methane, liquid oxide, or liquid oxygen. The sky crane section will detach once we've landed, but this will help our delivery of the main core segment. And then each of those landing pads, we've got 3 stems that we will dock in. This will be a surface station, so we have to land 200 tons on the surface. So if we go back to our previous ship here, okay, that's a Minmus landing pad. Okay, we're at an 80 by 80. We have an ascending node here. This, it's kind of hard to see in the current lighting conditions, but we've got a long stem and a docking port over here, and then that feeds into 3 of the 64 tanks. Yeah, I'm on that mission, and it's entirely undervalued. They need to pay you a lot more to do it. So we're gonna have to get a rendezvous set up so we can dock this, and the aim is we'll dock this docking port into the bottom, the center piece, and we're gonna launch 2 more of these. This was the first one. I think I need a little bit better control authority when we get in there, but there have been some attempts to make things work. So let's get our rendezvous going. We want to make sure we clear the target. We're going to set target. We have an ascending node here, so I'm going to create a maneuver plan, and we're going to just, yeah, we want to be anti-normal. So honestly, if I just go anti-normal here, and I watch that in the map, we've got 3 minutes away. It's calling for like an 11-15 second. It will be 20 seconds or so. I'll just actually go up right here. We're in the proper orientation. And we're just burning a little bit. Trying to get that ascending node. Keep it ahead of us, briefly. So we can get right on there. .0 degrees is the goal. And just like that, I think we're perfect. We just swapped ascending, descending, very, very minimally. So our carbon periapsis is at 80. Theirs is at 97. And apoapsis here. Okay, so ours is 84 by 80. I'm going to set a maneuver plan. And I want to bring that up to about 100. You start to see some encounters. Okay. So A, that's our vehicle and our target. So we're still a little behind. We need to speed up with it a bit. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's time warp out. Yeah, encounters and not collisions. I could clean up some of that debris. We're just kind of chasing the main vehicle there. Okay. It's a little bit closer. So we have our maneuver. Bring back some of that power. And we'll go... Oh man. There's a lot going on there. So we'll get it close. We'll set that we want to be on the target orientation. Now, I am going to include more reaction wheels on the next one. I had some aerodynamic cones strapped to the front. I'll have the big reaction wheels on that, and then once we're actually attached, we can just jettison them. Okay. Do a quick save, just in case we run into anything. I have made this very complicated. I could just launch the biggest thing possible, but I wanted a research station. Okay, so let's see here. Vehicle and target. So it's still ahead of myself. And let's... One thing let's do... we're going to clean up some of that debris. With that tracking station. Yeah, of course for the lore. Just so we don't have those competing orbital lines. I think that's complicating a lot of stuff. So here, what is that? Yeah. Okay, we'll just recover that. Okay, much cleaner. We got the ascending node. Let's talk about these. Now, our vehicle and the target. The target's going to be 100,000 kilometers above, ahead of us. We can basically all set here. Let's create a maneuver node. And let's slow our inner orbit. Ooh, hang on. Get an encounter about 500 meters and 70 meters per second delta V. Kind of Kerbal's Lost to the Void. Yeah, one M4 because the very first mission, and we did revert. So we haven't officially lost him, but yeah, the vehicle we were doing our initial test on crashed and burned up in the atmosphere. So we are controlling that, and we see 5 delta V to get that beautiful encounter, 70 meters per second. Yeah, I pulled a J.J. Abrams. I like that encounter. Okay. Quick save. And it will come up from behind at about 17 meters per second, so we'll speed up as we get there. That's going to be on the next orbit. I'm actually going to just using some RCS. That final. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to create a maneuver node. We're going to speed up by 17. And I picked up some extra there. So what I'm going to do... drag this in. Oh, jeez. Come on. So go about there. "28 minutes. Let's go ahead and burn that. Actually, set our orientation first. Because this is not going to be a fun... Looks like we're good. And then just a quick view of what the actual landing pad is looking like. So this part will be on the ground. dock in there. So, cool. We're good. We'll save again. We'll go to the map. And the first thing I want to do is I want to get out and dock at least one of those docking aids. Where are we at? There it is. So I can have one of the tugs connect right here on the landing pad, and I could probably bring a second one over here just if it's difficult to land.
New follower.
Hey, Bebop.
Welcome to the Red Legion.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I see the problem here. We're on a slightly smaller orbit, but I think we'll be all right. Of course, that one is rotating like crazy. We could have set this up to be, you know, kind of encountering closer to daylight, like sunrise, to give us the full day. And just wait on that last little approach. We'll probably brute force it a little bit to get up that direction. Did that. Rather unimpressed with that. Let's get target ways. No, it set me the wrong way. That piece of crap. All right. I want to make sure. It must have had. We're gonna do a quick load. I should have confirmed that, but it had me pointed the wrong direction. And that's all weird. Yeah, I've overcomplicated this. I could have just landed a bunch of fuel tanks and said to hell with it all. That's not looking any better, is it? We'll try it one more time. What a joke. Okay, we'll come back to the previous one. You sent a loaded rocket and then flew it back. That's definitely one way to do it. And this is such a... Okay. That seems a whole lot better. Aiming prograde. As that comes up to us, that's in 28 minutes. Well, this is going to be a permanent fixture, and I'm going to have I've got a bunch of named Kerbals that I need to drop places. So make sure we're controlling from the right direction. I think that was the problem, is it changed the default orientation, and so we were aiming the opposite direction of where we wanted. So hang on. I'm going to get rid of that, because right now we have a 372 meters per second encounter. We just want to kind of match those orbits. Oh, and that's why. That's why. Doing it relative to the target. So if I do my orbit, it'll get us positioned properly. And that's in 30 seconds. And once we get on about the right orbit, like it's a 100 by 97, I think we decided that was. We'll stay relatively close, and I'll go dock the docking aids, because this is going to have a lot harder time, and I also need to clean up one of those spokes on the base. Okay. It's 400 meters away. $300. Okay. 1.5 meters per second difference. Okay. We're going to point this anti-normal. Okay. A lot of parts here. So you can see I've got the antenna. And just using RCS. These cameras are doing something weird. Come on. Wow. That is terrible. I just couldn't get a camera angle that would stick with it. And I think partially because I might be going like straight down. Yeah, that is not gonna fly. Holy crap. I think part of the problem is the many pieces. Go back. There was an autosave here. Get that set up. Parts just weren't updating. Okay. Back as we're getting this set up here. Come on. We'll turn on RCS to get us reoriented. The display case, I built it, so it is an 18-inch depth on the inner diameter, or in the inner shelves. Yeah, part count's not in my favor. Thank you. It is just enough for stream. We're gonna... I saw a shadow. Yeah, just like that. Come on. Okay. Now we're gonna save. Okay. And I will undock. Okay. And I'll control from here. I'll bring those. Yeah, see, when I try and... It's doing some weird stuff with the cameras here. That may just be cursed. It looks like it's getting closer. Set as target. Aim at target. Yeah. Okay, just aiming at target, making sure I'm coming in properly aligned. Precision. There we go. Okay, we are docked, and just because I know I didn't include any solar on here, but just to deploy those. One of those docked. That's going to help with my control here. It'll keep us recharged in case we need it. And if we control from here, and I'm going to take that and turn it anti-normal. Okay, so anti-normal, and we'll set the orientation for the main space station arm as normal. And we'll start working on those, because we are drifting a little bit further apart. And just for safety's sake, we'll bring this back in. Set target. We go ahead and maneuver us in. So currently numbers aren't matching up. That's going to make docking very, very difficult. So the other thing I'd like to do while we're kind of coasting in, okay, so the X-64, keep the dumplings. Okay. So the 64 I want in. We'll fill the dumplings. Might as well. At least that one. And we're going to be out of the 800 and the 32. So we're draining this entire stage. And then we'll set dumplings. Those won't matter too much. That's going to just help deorbit this piece. So my 800 and my 32, those are done. This doesn't really have any like good control. I guess it does have some control authority. We're just centering the... Camera angles are awful. Okay, capture. says we're at 49 meters a second, but got a very slow approach speed. Turn off RCS, we're using a lot of that. Might as well kind of turn just a little bit to face the sun. Get those solar panels working. Okay. This is looking a lot better. Okay, we have this. We're going to come up and hold. Yeah. Coming on in. Alright. 160. Just watching my heading towards the target. Making sure we're still on course there. Want to start slowing down. Watching that nav ball. 99 meters away. So here I'm actually going to lock orientation. I'm going to set this control from here. Aim at target. See if we can just get it to think about things. Okay. Oh man, if we're gonna have to do this in the dark. Okay, so that's aimed. Okay. I'm gonna just hold station right here. And I'm gonna control from here, and I'm actually gonna just point this radio out. Can't really mess that up too bad, right? I'll set here. We're about to get into the dark, but I might be able to manage this. That's part of the problem. Orientation's all off. So let's open the cargo bay. Got my pod. Much better. All right. So we're looking at pods. I have an Octo 2 here. An Octo 2 in here. Ah, I snuck one in there. That's why. One of these is really bad orientation. All entirely too exciting. Missed a little on that side, that's fine.
New follower. Welcome to the Red
Hey,
Legion.
thank you, we are Hyperion. And one bad panda. We'll slow that down. All aboard the fail train. Oh my god. We're just working very hard at trying to get this thing docked, but I gotta tell you. I am just pushing it. Part of the problem is I can't, it's hard to really tell where we're missing here. Maybe the orientations on my vehicle are off. And of course we get into the night. That's tough. Yeah, so yeah, I pitched down. It's all kind of inverted. There we go. Yeah, without a lock camera, for sure. I mean, the other thing is that if I'm trying to manage from right here, that's not aligned to the horizon either. So I'd like the landing pad, my orientations are all off, and I've just kind of, I need to just remap my brain to if it's on a 45-degree angle, that yeah. I'm not sure why my internals are off by 45, but that's exactly what's causing me struggles here. Honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decouple here. Okay. Pointing retrograde. I want to get that out of the way. Okay. There we go. Now, actually, let's point radial out and just see. Yeah, it is rough. Okay, pointing at radial out. Go prograde. So they're rotated by 90, and that's pretty rough. I'm gonna just try and push it in. For 2.7 kilometers. Do the RCS for it. The next one I launch, we're going to fix that. Trying to build my research station. Really, a Minmus research station that should... be our 200-ton. I'm gonna... This vehicle is... We're gonna leave that in orbit where it's at. It's got some control. But by gosh, is that just the biggest pain in the butt I've ever had to deal with. We're gonna take the Hornet back. I thought. My goodness. We drained all that Methalox. Okay. Yeah, the camera's failing on orbit, that's one thing. I think I need to get in and fix the orientation of the parts we're controlling from, because if it's a 45-degree offset, all my translational controls are being weird. Or I could just stop being a... Yeah. Let's see if I go right here. Yeah, that 45-degree offset is gonna kill me. I have no idea how I got in there, because I don't think I did organize, like, rearrange anything by 45. But now if I set this level on the horizon, of course, fighting with camera angles. Okay. I'm going to take from my 200, my 200. I'm going to take out of that. That 32 is empty. R4, 800 is empty. I'm going to top off my Hornet. And we're going to detach here. I think I'm going to go rebuild. And bring the Hornet back home. Yeah, right? Hi, Bebop.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, Hornet's on its way back. Precision. kiss like that. Alright. Wasn't the cleanest angle. But let's go ahead. We got one. We're going to change a couple things because that's terrible. That 45-degree offset. Not happening. Okay. So a couple things. First, that's just an aerodynamic nose cone up top. Okay, so hopefully resetting the orientation there will help. Okay. Where else do we need to fix things? In here. There's this piece. Okay, I'm going to open this. Okay, so this is our little supply cabinet. Hopefully, okay. No. Okay. And I'm actually going to leave that exposed. I had it hidden on the others, but I want this to be available. Okay. I'm going to close that. Bring it down that direction. Alright, so that hopefully will be aligned properly. Everything nice and dandy. The other thing, let's give ourselves... What I want is stabilizers. Okay, and I want a lot more RCS. Top and bottom. Kind of lacking some of that. Duplication fail. Okay. So this will give me a lot more drag, but hopefully better control on those surfaces. If I'm being entirely honest, I'll add some on the out as well. Because yeah, some of those angles I was having a hard time managing. We got just like that. Okay, and the plan is we'll jettison those when we're complete. But that should make, hopefully, maneuvering, because as we get up into... Take this off. So as we get up into orbit, yeah, our center of gravity is kind of right around the center there. We have that one full. These ones are empty. If I take that and drain it, doesn't really affect the center of gravity that much. Okay. So these, just to help with the docking, Then we'll jettison them before taking off. Oh my gosh. And let's just consider all the options. Okay, so we've got our launch clamps, main boosters. Oh, no, we don't want those. Bring that and way up to the top. Okay, so main boosters. Reset the launch clamps. All the same. We jettison these. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make sure we get a fuel line. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dock this, but I'll at least get it launched. Okay, so there we go. We'll detach those. Then the next stage. And then what do we have? We have all of this, the spare parts. We'll leave those behind. I will actually also fire. We have an SRB, the solid rocket booster we're using for the main core stage.
New follower. Welcome to the
That
Red
makes
Legion.
sense. But it is, yeah, not being used as an engine. It's just being used as a structural piece. So we got our landing pad. I've reoriented everything I can. I've got the control modules in each of those set up. I'm not sure why I was doing the 45-degree angles. That was all kinds of weirdness. But hopefully...
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Oh, Ape Face, Ravila, thank you for the follow. I need to go top off on my water, and we're going to launch this, and then, yeah, that we'll probably be able to see it up into launch and rendezvous. All right. Hey, Pickle Rick. Yes, a Minmus research base. So I think we're ready to go. We're saving. Hey. We're gonna go check a couple of things. So first off, if I tell you to control from here, orientation's still good. If I control from here, orientation's still good. No change. Okay. If I control from here, inverted, but orientation's still good. Okay. So, I think we're ready. I'm not gonna do a base. I'm not gonna do a prediction on this, but okay. So we're gonna go up, and yeah, I think we're gonna do the countdown. Get us rotated. Clear the tower. Rotating very slowly. A lot of drag going on this. We're gonna want to be on a steeper ascent. Okay. Start pitching over. Yeah, we are on precision. Kind of going northerly. We can recover this. Jankiest. Did it not? It left a bunch of fuel in there. My goodness. Just getting plagued with symmetry issues. So it's supposed to fuel from the outside in to keep the center going, but I think only one of them got actually successfully applied. Eh. Okay. I'll try this again. Maybe instead of a mirror symmetry, we'll do... Okay. Fuel crossfeed is disabled, so we are feeding from the outside fuel tank to the center. Yeah. That was terrible. Okay. Struts when you detach, yeah. That was terrible. We'll give this another shot. Okay. Okay. Clear for tower. Rolling. Roll complete. Gonna keep this heading till we get about a kilometer, 100 meters a second. Yeah, much better heading. Towards that 90. Meters per second. We're going to throttle down a little bit with that front drag we're generating. us onto the 90-degree heading a little bit. Don't know we're corrected. Landing pad will be upside down, but that's I can manage that. Side boosters, good separation. A lot steeper, but we probably need that. Kind of dragging a little unevenly. Fail, maybe. So we want out from here, and yeah, should be good there. Go in. Okay. Apoapsis at 70. 71. 73. 75. We're gonna detach that stage. And fly up. We're about 60 kilometers. That was a lot better than our first attempt on one of these. Start getting horizontal. So launch my apoapsis a little bit below the horizon for my aim. We're going to be up above 75, so we're going to be alright. I'm just kind of cruising here. Sea level, we're now 70 kilometers in space. So I'm aiming a little bit below the horizon. Reason being is I've got my apoapsis here. I don't want to push that out too far. I just want to go more horizontal, right? I'm bringing it down a little bit, but you know, we can kind of balance between this horizontal. Probably do want to give it just a little bit, because as we have a really low thrust to weight right now, 0.19. I think we had this problem initially. Yeah. horizontal. Yeah, it is. 0.2. Honestly, we bump it just about there. Could probably use my other stage. We might deorbit this. Jeez. Kept that center stage for the big thrust to weight ratio, even though it's less efficient. Yeah, we're coming down out of the atmosphere, and I don't know if we're going to recover this one. A little bit too heavy. Everything looked better that time. Except I probably did. Let's go back to launch. I think everything worked there. Just making sure we get that horizontal before we dump the main stage, because that thrust to weight is... We've got plenty of extra fuel. Rolling. And yeah, as we dock, my frame rate starts getting kicked out, so... And... 100 meters per second. Start giving it a bit of a tip. Drag up front is going to make things tough. Around 1.5, 1.6 thrust to weight. Pretty steep on the current ascent. We're only down like 25, 30 degrees, but that's good. It's a very high drag vehicle. About to burn out. Side booster separation. Sep. And then 1.18. Yeah, that upper stage taking all the extra fuel. We've got extra fuel. We don't need to worry about that. Steady. Norse? Almost. Apoapsis at 47. And we're still climbing. 1.46 thrust to weight, so doing okay there. Keeping that angle. 50 kilometer apoapsis. 53, yeah, now we're climbing, seeing that time increase. Better thrust to weight, we're at 1.55. 60-kilometer apoapsis and climbing. Five. 66. We're gonna go prograde now. 7. 68. 69. 70. We're suborbital. 73, 74, 75. We'll cut it off there. Okay. Get ourselves up above atmosphere, so we're going to get up to 70 kilometers. And we'll start burning. A little bit below the horizon, still with our big 1.8 thrust to weight. You start going here, basically. Watching the apoapsis, it's a little bit below. You see the numbers kind of tick up and down. Mostly balanced. We're just getting that horizontal speed now. Getting that periapsis from negative 260, negative 250. Negative 170. Okay, 75.6. Okay. Let's go ahead and transfer some fuel. I'll take all my 64s. Okay. Out from there. Out from there. In. Okay. There we go. We are suborbital. So that's going to crash down. Okay, 75 by 49.50. Okay. And there we go. 74 by 72. We are golden. 1600. Now I am overdue on my time. So we see. Oh, hey, look at that. Combined. We'll set. We'll go control this. This is our other landing pad. And we'll just deorbit it. Because the controls there are terrible. All misaligned. And yeah, deorbiting you. Give it a really steep one. This will be fun. And I want to bring that really steep in. Let's go ahead and point it straight down, kill off all that altitude. We're gonna watch this crash and burn over the ocean, hopefully. Accelerating towards the ground. All right. Little time warpy. All right, starting to get heat. Oh no! I feel so ripped off. There's definitely other pieces that are about to die. Well. No. I intentionally deorbited that one. Okay, so we're gonna go to the tracking station. Okay. Yeah, that one's... Let's focus. Okay. That's on suborbital. Oh, our launched clamps. And then our landing pad here. Looks good. Okay, cool. So, we'll be able to do a rendezvous with this next time. If this works out, we'll get the others. But yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Ugh, I wish I could have gotten further. That stupid initial rendezvous was terrible. I could potentially put another docking port on the other, like on the next one. Just sneak one in there. But yeah, I've got to do that. All right, so what's our save game? We're talking, we had 7, this is 08. Landing pad revisited. Yeah. If you guys have a recommendation on who to go raid out to, let me know. I'm gonna pull up my list and we'll get some folks. I see Guru, the Astropubs, folks out there doing. Let me know if you have recommendations, because I could raid just about anybody right now. I do see Captain MD. This will be on Dragon, a couple other folks. I have one person from my Maldor might know. Oh no. Never mind. She's gone. Guys, we're talking about Pal World. Everybody's doing Pal World right now. So we'll go right out to Hankin. Thank you guys, everybody. Yes, Texas Horny Toad. We were trying to find our favorite moon. That moon is definitely not one of the Microtech moons. But the challenge code is GG Damar. That's the challenge code for today on that favorite of the moons. So yeah, I think we're gonna go right out to Hankin. He's doing Pal World, so should be fun. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for hanging out with me on this fantastic Sunday. And yeah, I'll catch you guys. I think Friday night we'll be into some variety stuff again. So see you later. And I do want to say thank you, Ape Face. We are Hyperion, Bebop, 19 Crossbone 85, DJ Sykes, Taikarosi, Taikaro Asteri, Shay, Rizzo 80, Camp Koopa, Interceptor 781, Stevie Thunder, Zignatsiko, Kinich Morfar 1000, Wolgalex Androva, Chimera Citizen, Tazine, Bean Erie Sinvethtin. Jeez. I get one bad name and it sets me on a whole streak of terribleness. Corey Mack, Narfon, The Simon Says, My Little Refuge, Vash Wellheart, Liberty Gibbet, Digital Ghost, Guild ATF Bill Collins. Thank you all for the new follows. Dead Dawn with 50 bit. Coffee Love with a follow. Carl Shalmar, Good Waffle, General Blunt 420. Thank you guys. Tenniel TV with a prime sub. Quipsa Drovzov, Debusking, Dead Dawn, all with the new follows. Aid Novel, Malduar with the 16-month resub. Northern Sarcasm with a 16-month as well. I'm Mediocre, Yo Infinity Beast, and yeah, all them folks. Appreciate it kindly. And also we got some fantastic raids out there from Salty Mike coming in with that huge group. So yeah, go love on some Hankin. Doing some Pal World. Y'all have a great one.